Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers, the search for the Monoliths. So last episode I found a monolith here on Mars. So now it's time to build a ship and get off planet and head to the moon to find the monolith on the moon. So I started rebuilding this ship last time, but I'm not going to need it with as much hydrogen power as it has, as I decided I'm going to use it as a miner in space. So, I'm going to chop off all this extra blocks that I put on here last time and turn it into just a space miner. And I'm going to get rid of this because it's useless. It's not doing what I needed it to do. And then I'm going to build a little platform out this way, and this is where I will build a large ship to actually get me to space. I think it's some sort of rocket or something like that. And then I'll take my little miner up. Once I convert it into a miner, I'll take this guy up to space with me to do actual mining. But yeah, so I'm not sure how far I'll get today, but I'm just going to get into it and find out.
Inventory full.
Okay, so this ship's actually going to take a lot of work to turn into a miner. Just because of the layout was for large cargo connections on everything, when all the front stuff for a miner needs to be small cargo connections. I mean, I could wrap it around from the side, but I think that would just be cheesy. I'm going to have to think about what to do, but I think I'm going to end up grinding everything down except for the hydrogen tanks and the batteries. Actually, no, that's not going to work either. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll start it out here and up a little bit. So this basically is just attachment points for now. Okay, so this is going to be like the back wall of the engineering area. Okay, so this will be the hydrogen tanks for the whole ship, which means this all will be the backside of the engineering section. So it'll go kind of like this. Okay, so now for air tightness. I'm going to actually go like this. So this it's kind of hard for me to picture, but this will be the wall. So this will be the back wall. So we'll walk through it like this. Yeah. Depending on how I feel about orientation, be more like this. But then so we got the walls and the floor and the ceiling and stuff. It's so tough to figure out exactly what I want to do. Let's just go like this. Put another conveyor in here. Okay. So, instead of all this steel plates that I put down, this will actually be my cargo bay. So we're just going to have a large cargo container right in there. So I shouldn't need these guys. So this container is how I will access the storage from inside the craft. Okay, so I think this interior will be big enough for me. So I got a cargo container I can access. I want to put a med bay in here. I don't need a cryopod. I need a control seat. I definitely want an assembler. That poses more problems though. So I think for getting into space, this will be fine. And once I'm in space, I can build an assembler in there and I can extend this out so it's like twice the length. Yeah. So it'll be like double the length, and then from in here, you know, then I could do the assembler and I could attach a refinery to the outside or something. I don't know if this is airtight though. So I'm not sure if the oxygen tanks are airtight or not. Eventually I'm going to make the backside cargo. But so if it's not airtight, it doesn't really matter, because once I'm in space, I'm going to put an assembler in there and extend it. Then I'll be far enough from the oxygen tanks where it shouldn't matter. So this will be how I actually fill the ship up with everything. Okay, so I want a welding ship. So it doesn't have to connect. It's just got to be attached to the ship. Oh, I forgot how terrible these little small ship welders actually work. I mean, it's still faster than by hand, but I should have done an advanced rotor on the front and used a large ship welder. Yeah, I must be out of parts already. So that will work, but it's going to take forever. I don't get why it built some of them, but not the others. Whoops. I don't remember how much cargo this thing has, but I don't think it was very much. Because all the attached, everything in the front was supposed to be what holds the cargo. Okay, so I gotta move this ship, which is fine. I'll lock my landing gear and shut my battery. What? Let's try that again just because that was weird. Okay, so lock the landing gear. Now turn the battery off. Okay. So we're gonna slap an advanced rotor on this puppy. like so. There we go, that should do it. Whoa. I don't know what that was all about. It twisted upside down. Don't quite get why. This now. Roll around on the ground for a few minutes. So we're going to try this again, but this time we're going to set my rotor to be locked. It's still spun around. What? Hopefully I don't regret this. Grrr. How is it not welding any of these freaking thrusters? It's almost touching it. Am I freaking upside down again? I am. So I don't know if I want to try to salvage this thing or just re-project it and build it. I can't get this stupid thing to flip back over, but that's because I have no engines that face the other direction. There's still so much of it that's able to fly, I just can't get this stupid thing to flip over. But so, I'm giving up on that stupid ship over there. I'm not going to try to recover it anymore. Not that it's a bad design, it's just I screwed up putting rotors on it and it flipped it over. But I don't want to make the same mistake twice, so I'm going to rip this out. I'm going to build an actual small ship projector. Rather, I'm going to build a small ship printer. Okay. So that built all those. Well, I'm missing one. What the hell? Must have forgot to put it on there. Alright, so this setup's actually not going to work. But that's just because I forgot you got to print these backwards. Or
energy low.
I'm trying to remember. Because this has to be moving this way to get out of the way. So that was right. Grr. And there we go. Now it'll work. So we turn the welders on, and then we reverse. Nope, that did not work. Wait, there it goes. No, yes. Ah, reverse too fast. I feel like I ran out of parts, actually. Okay, so that looks like it's done now. So this is what this vehicle was actually originally designed for.
Ship fuel low. Ship fuel low. Ship fuel low.
Yeah, so both those batteries are still good. Wait, this doesn't have to be an advanced rotor, because there's no connection point. So we're just going to do a normal rotor. Now we're going to do an advanced rotor because it looks better. So the ship projector's still not built correctly, but at least I got my little ship off of it. If I have to build another one, I'll redo it again. I'm trying to think of how it's supposed to be built. Should know I just built one. Oh! That's one way to get launched into the air, I guess. At least that'll give me some thrust in the opposite direction now. Alright, here goes... Actually, let's make sure this is locked. Yeah, it's locked. Here goes nothing. Ooh,
No fuel.
that was a loud crash. And it spun again. Okay, well, let's try... Velocity is 0, so let's try... There we go. At least it's working this time. So I think at 90 is where I'll need to stop. Oh, it didn't stop. Why didn't it stop?
No.
Okay, that looks right. Oh yeah, that's right. So I need a connector. I'll put it on the side here. The annoying thing is it's a large connector, so it sticks out really far. But that's how I'll put stuff into the welder. And I can't fit it there. A humbug. Really hope that's high enough up off the ground for this guy to park on it.
No fuel.
That worked out pretty well. Okay, now that's all connected up. I mean, I still got a lot of stuff to do, but... yeah. Okay, so now that that's all welded up and built and ready to go, I added some lights to the base too. I think I'm going to call it for this episode. I mean, I made some progress, but not nearly the progress I wanted to make, but next time I should make pretty good progress. Because the next time I'm going to take the welder and I'm going to weld up that ship there and the connector here, or these tubes here, so that I can start filling the hydrogen tanks. But yeah, so hopefully next time I'll get that all built. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.